Hey guys, welcome to your monthly reading. This reading is going to be for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Cancer. We are going to take a look at your general energies for the remainder of this month and going forward, and what your spirit team wants you to know. Please keep in mind that this is just a general reading, so the messages may or may not resonate with you. However, take messages that does resonate, leave the rest behind. Also, be sure to check out my videos for your moon and rising signs as well, if you find that there are no messages in this particular video for you. Okay, so then let us go ahead and get started. So thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors, for the collective sign of Cancer. Can you please guide this reading and show me Cancer's current energy or situation? Current energy or situation for the lovely Cancers. Thank you, beautiful angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. All right, guys. So we have the King of Cups as your current energy. All right, and then what is the current challenge for Cancers? Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, and ancestors. Current challenge for Cancers. All right, so we have the Queen of Pentacles as your challenge. All right, and then what is the advice for Cancers? Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, and ancestors. What is the advice for the lovely Cancers? Please guide me and show me clearly. All right, so we have the Death card as your advice. And lastly, what is the future outcome for Cancers? Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. What is the future outcome for Cancers? Future outcome for Cancers. All right, guys, and we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, future outcome energy. That's not good, but let's see what is going on for you guys. Card at the bottom of the deck is the High Priestess for you all. All right, so some of you guys are maybe needing to trust your instincts, follow that gut feeling you have about something. That could be what some of you all are needing to do at the time. All right, Cancer, let's see what we have going on for you. So I get a sense just from looking at the cards that are on the table that you guys are in your feelings about your financial situation. All right. Could be keeping you up at night. If it hasn't already been doing so, it possibly will, with the Nine of Swords being the future outcome. All right. Yeah, so either you're in your feelings about a financial situation, about a place of employment, anything financially related. Either you're in your feelings about it, or you could be just, trying to be in a more emotionally stable place at this time. But I say in your feelings about your finances because we do have the King of Cups as your current energy, and it is facing the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, and we know the Pentacle suit represents things such as money, businesses, and things of that sort. Okay, so with that face and that like that, I feel like it mainly is saying for the most of you, maybe some of you are in your feelings about your finances or financial situation. Okay. So that could be one thing. King of Cups is also someone who is emotionally mature. All right. So some of you could be just, trying to, at this point, balance out your emotions. Okay. You're trying to balance out your emotions, make them more stable, but at the same time could be going through some financial hardships. Okay. So either you're letting the financial hardships, if that is the case for whoever of you, either you're letting that gain the best of your emotions, or you're learning to still allow yourself to be emotionally stable despite the hardships that's going on around you. All right. Queen of Pentacles in the challenging position. All right. So it could be that you are not where you would like to be financially, as you can see in this Queen of Pentacles card. Her environment looks very lush, right? Her environment looks very lush. She looks very comfortable, well taken care of, obviously. All right. So maybe this is something that you guys are wanting and you're not quite there yet. All right. So that could be the case for some of you. Now, Queens and Kings also can signify or represent people when it comes to the court cards. So in this case, I do feel like maybe for some, the Queen of Pentacles, which the Pentacle suits are anything of Virgos, anyone of the Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus signs. This could be, someone who is giving you maybe a hard time, right? Someone of authority, maybe a boss who is, of this sign, the Virgos, Capricorns, or Taurus, or just someone who, if she's not of that sign, or if he's not of that sign, maybe someone who is, above you in management and some type of business. All right. If this relates to someone in your life who could possibly have your emotions running array, right? Running all around. Okay. That could be for some of you. Now we have the Death card in the advice from your beautiful angels, guides, and ancestors. And I always tell people the Death card is actually like my favorite card in the tarot deck, just because of what it signifies. It signifies transition, it signifies change, it signifies transformation, letting go of the old so that the new can come in, right? So this is what your spirit guides are advising you to do. Let go of the old. It's time to transform, right? It's trying to transform, but it starts with you. Okay, so it's not necessarily about changing jobs or changing relationships. Okay, because at the end of the day, if you haven't fixed what's broken within you, then you'll probably likely have those same issues wherever you go next, right? So that's why I like the Death card, because it advises you to transform your way of thinking, your way of being, letting the old you die so that the new you can come in and bring in those things that's going to bring you financial stability as well as emotional stability. Okay. Nine of Swords is what you have for your future outcome, which honestly I don't like to see here, because this just means that some of you may not be open to facing the things that needs to be changed about you, right? Some of you. Some people are a little bit more open to it. Some people not so much so. So as you can see here, like in this image, right? Like she has her head buried in her hands. She's not acknowledging like the big shadow monster, right? So maybe that's some of you guys not wanting to acknowledge the shadow aspects of yourself that needs to be acknowledged in order for the transformations to come in. That is going to allow for balances to come in both financially and emotionally. All right. So note to self is that while you may be tempted to stay in this Nine of Swords energy where you're having like these anxieties or sleepless nights, not wanting to face the shadow side of who you are and what needs to change about yourself, the advice from your spirit team is to do just that. Okay, so they're saying that the old you needs to come to an end, okay, in order so that, as you can see, like how he's like idly waiting, right, on the side here for some type of change to come in. So this could be you, like, but no change is going to come about if you just sit there waiting for it to come. You have to actively do something about it. All right. So then let us go ahead and clarify. See if we can dig a little deeper for you guys. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Please clarify why is the King of Cups here in the position of current situation or energy. And we have the King of Swords, okay, to clarify the King of Cups. All right, so you guys are obviously in your head as well with the King of Swords. All right, analyzing the situation, really thinking hard about it, maybe thinking about what needs to be done. Okay, analyzing the situation. All right, maybe trying to keep your emotions in check. Okay, could be what some of you are trying to do with the King of Swords here and the King of Cups. Okay, so trying to keep your emotions in check, trying to stay balanced. Okay, but part of trying to stay balanced is going to be really being able to assess what is the problem to begin with, right? Okay, so then let us clarify why is the Queen of Pentacles here. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Please clarify for me the Queen of Pentacles in the position of the current challenge. Too many. In the position of current challenge for Cancers. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, and ancestors. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Oh. All right, so we have the Lovers, okay, to clarify this Queen of Pentacles in a challenge position. All right, so the Lovers is all about, you know, making that choice, right, to follow your heart, right? And so some of you may feel like the connection you have or where you're at right now is not the connection you're looking for, right? The Lovers is that card where two become one and everything is in sync and everything is balanced, and you know, you feel like you made the right choice. For instance, with this Man of Queen of Pentacles, you feel like the job you're doing, right, it's the perfect job for you. It's everything you dreamed of. You made the right choice in choosing it. You followed your heart to get there, right? And you are content with what you do. You're obviously not feeling this or feeling that way with this Queen of Pentacles in the Lovers card being in a challenge position, right? You don't maybe feel like where you're at is your soul's calling or, you know, what your soul yearns for. All right, so this could be part of the problem, right? So now it's time for you to, well, right now with the current energy, you're kind of analyzing and assessing the situation, right? You know, financially, you're assessing the situation emotionally. And just, I really feel like, though, this Death card sticks out to me, that the key thing is going to be for you to transform how you view things and how you see things. Okay, this way it can all make sense. This way you can get out of your head what things do you need to change about yourself first and foremost. That is going to allow for those things that are meant for you to come into your life, to manifest towards you, right? That dream job, that dream family, that dream spouse, whatever it is, you know, whatever it is that you are desiring and wanting to come in, what parts of yourself needs to be adjusted first before it can do so. All right, So thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Clarify why is the death card here in the position of the advice. Why is the death card here? All right, you guys have two. Okay, so we have the Empress. All right, we have the Empress, and we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, to clarify this death card, which is beautiful, right? Because after death comes birth, right? And this Empress card here, she's clearly pregnant, right? So you have to have death of the old you, the old way of being, the old way of thinking, feeling, acting, in order so that the new you can be born. This is beautiful. And then once that happens, guys, this is where that Ace of Wands energy will come in. This is what you will birth into the world. Okay, it's that Ace of Wands energy, which is you being ignited with desire and passion to know what it is that you are subconsciously, consciously manifesting or wanting, right? You will allow for that to come in. But changes needs to happen first, guys. It starts with you. It starts with you, guys. And that's going to be very, very important, because a lot of people don't like to hear that, don't want to hear it, because the issue is never ourselves, right? It's never us. It's always the other person or somebody else. But in this case, Cancers, I think it's very significant and very important for you to grasp onto that idea that it starts with you, okay? Because this is the advice from your spirit team, all right? And they are saying it loudly and clearly that it starts with you. All right, so once you can do that, acknowledge parts of yourself that maybe you're trying to hide away from. Okay, how she's hiding away with her head buried in her hands in this Nine of Swords here. It's going to be time to acknowledge those things, okay? Because when you do so, you'll gain clarity. You'll gain, not only will you gain clarity, you'll gain peace, you'll gain stability, and you'll be in the position to allow for those things to manifest into your life that you are desiring, okay? Birthing those new things. The Empress, she's creative, right? She's Mother Nature, so she nourishes, she nurtures. Everything that she touches grows, right? So this is a part of you that's waiting to be born into this existence, okay, right now. All right, but it starts with some form of transformation, guys. All right, so let us clarify the Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here in the future? I'm going to say future possible outcome. Okay, we're going to say possible outcome if you don't do what you need to do, because we're not going to make that your guaranteed outcome, right? Because hopefully this will be enough for you guys to acknowledge that, you know, some things need to change. All right, and we have the Seven of Cups. Some things need to change, and you need to recognize your options. All right, your potential, your possibilities. All right, so if she lifts her head, right, and she acknowledges different things or aspects about herself that she doesn't normally want to tackle, she'll be not only able to face that head on to eliminate it, but then she'll start to see things that are around her that are potentials, right? Potential relationships, potential new jobs, potential financial opportunities, whatever the case may be, right? She'll be able to acknowledge and see that for what it is. All right. Okay, my lovely Cancers, we are going to pull some oracle cards for you now to see what else your spirit team wants you to know. All right. So thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Please, 3 messages for the lovely Cancers. Messages for the lovely Cancers. What else would you like for Cancers to know? Messages for Cancers, please. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, and ancestors. Messages for my lovely Cancers. Okay, so we have authenticity, and it says, whether it's getting to know your true self or showing the world who you really are, it will feel liberating. Oh my gosh, guys, this is so significant. I mean, look how she like takes the mask off, right? And she can see her true self, right? And then like even with this 9 of Swords, all right, she's getting to know her true self, facing her shadow self, right? Taking off the mask and looking at the good and the bad, flaws and all, right? So this is going to be important, guys. Let your true nature, your true self shine through, all right? Letting go of the old so that the new you can be born. All right, 2 more messages. 2 more messages for Cancers, please. All right, so we have health. Okay, and health says making body changes and staying committed to working out will lift your mood and bring more joy into your life. All right, so that may help some of you out. Going to the gym, meditating, yoga, whatever you consider, exercise, that may help you in this process of trying to create a new version of yourself, okay? 1 more oracle message, please. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. 1 more oracle message for my lovely Cancers. One more message for my lovely Cancers. All right, and then we have true love. Okay, and it says it is safe for you to love. Open up your heart again and create an emotional flow. All right, and this is what you guys are missing, and I think it's true love, meaning that it starts with yourself. All right, open up your heart. Some of you may have it closed off, okay? And when you do that, that too creates an energy blockage, all right, which leads to further things being blocked. So then you have not only heart blockages to where you're not able to allow love to flow through naturally, but then you go into the mental part of it, right, where you're overthinking things or you're not seeing things for what they are. Okay, so the heart space being open is very important, a very important healing process, guys. All right, so 2 messages, more messages from this particular deck for you guys. Thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. 2 messages for the lovely Cancers. 2 messages, please. All right, I'm gonna take those 3. I think it's more than it is. All right, we'll take them. So we have a foundation, which says focus on foundational skills, build a solid foundation, make lasting changes. So make these changes that needs to happen within yourself, make them worth it, right? Make them be so that you can change for the better and it's something that's permanent to stay, okay? And then you have small steps. All right, and small steps says breaking it down into smaller goals, building the momentum 1 step at a time. So this transformation, guys, doesn't have to happen overnight. All right, it doesn't have to happen overnight. You can take small steps, okay, to get there. And then we have a far away. All right, and far away says you can move far away, distant people, places, separation, or a breakup. All right, So that could be going on for some of you as well. All right, and then how this far away is under true love. So some of you guys, like how it says separation and breakup, maybe this is the time to start focusing on loving yourself, healing yourself, so that you can mend the heart and recover from, if you have went through a recent separation or breakup, so that the next thing that comes in for you, you'll be ready for. Okay. All right, so lastly, I'm going to pull some fortune cards for you guys. I'm going to pull 4 of them to see what messages your spirit team provides for you. So thank you, beautiful angels, guides, ancestors. Please, 4 messages for my lovely Cancers and what it is that you need or want them to know at this time. 4 messages for Cancer, please. 4 messages for Cancers. All right, 3 more. Okay, 2 more. All right, I think that may have been my 2. Let me get them. Okay, so then we have chain, and chain says chain of events that will affect your life. All right, and then we have sunrise, and sunrise says new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. All right, maybe those chain of events will lead to that. All right, and then we have cup. And cup says you should accept valid criticism. All right, part of facing your shadow self, guys, is doing just that. And then we have mule. Okay, and mule says someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Could that be you, Cancers? I wonder. Just joking, but if it's not you, someone in your life, that is the case. All right, so guys, I really hope you took heed to the messages that your spirit team provided for you today. I feel like they were very important, and we want to see everyone exceed in life, right? To exceed, excel, and be the best possible version of themselves that they can be. So that was your reading, my lovely Cancers, for the month. Really hope you enjoyed. If so, please be sure to hit the like button as well as to subscribe to the channel. And until next time, my lovelies, take care and bye-bye.